Good evening, everyone. Uh, my dad and my mom, they both used to play football. So I think to get the game into me wasn't difficult.
You were from Sikandrabad, as
I was born in Secunderabad.
Yeah, so one Hyderabadi born. Okay.
Yeah. I was born in the military hospital in Hyderabad, or Secunderabad. My father was posted here. But as he was in the army, we kept moving. So from Secunderabad, we went to Sikkim, Calcutta, and so on and so forth. But yeah, getting the game and to understand the game wasn't difficult because both my mom and my dad used to play football. So, I don't even remember since when I fell in love with this game. Uh, when I was in class 12th, I played my first school India. That was only for the selfish reason that I wanted to get into St. Stephen College in Delhi. I had no idea about professional football. I came from an army background where playing was fine because I loved the game, but I had no idea how I'm going to make it professional. Neither did I think that I could make it. So when I played my first nationals, international, it was only for the selfish reason of getting into St. Stephen's. Okay. But when I got my class 12th result, third day I got a call from Mohun Bagan, one of the most prestigious club in the country. And I was shocked, I was surprised. And that's the way I got into the whole system of football. My hard work actually started after that. To be very honest, I was very lucky to get into Mohun Bagan. But after that, the hard work started because I had no knowledge. I wasn't from an academy. I didn't have any formal knowledge about football. But thankfully, to have parents like the way I had, the game automatically was there inside me. So I didn't have to work really hard to get the sense of the game. But the rest, and as I said, I kept working hard. To be very honest, I didn't do anything magical. I wouldn't say that I climbed trees or I passed, I didn't do anything magical. I just did some normal stuff every day. It's boring, but just small things doing every day correctly makes larger things in life. And I think that's the whole secret. If I could tell you, I haven't done, when people ask me, so what have you done to reach there? I haven't. It's just small things doing the right every day, small basic stuff, eating at the right time, sleeping at the right time, working as hard as possible, making sure that every day doesn't go by your hand, making sure that you give everything that you have in one day, and then you reach wherever you want to reach. It's not difficult. I think my parents. I think one teaching that I've been taught is no matter what you do, you better make sure that you're good at it. Otherwise, don't do it. Just don't do it for the sake of it. If I'm not boring you guys, I'll tell you a story. When kids used to study for the exams, I used to be playing, and my mom used to get all the slack saying, you know what, aap pagal ho gaya, apne bete ko khelne de rahe ho yahan par. But mom never forced me to go and come and study. She knew whenever I wanted to, I'll come and study. There is no point forcing a kid who doesn't want to study, because you're wasting that time. Rather, he'll be spending the time in doing what he wants. He'll be happy, he'll get back and he'll study more. So my mom knew that, and she supported me at that time, which is commendable. And that is the only reason why whatever I did, now also whatever I do, I have the same zeal when I get in the ground to give my best, whatever I have. So I think my parents have to be thankful for that. Yeah, I think there are many moments in my life, but if I have to point out one, it has to be the day when I wore my national jersey. I think we went to Pakistan. That was my first trip. And the day I wore my national jersey was the most important moment of my life. And probably it will stay the most important moment of my life, because I think there is no other thing better than wearing the national jersey.